going on there. As far as our outreach, recognizing that June the 30th is the expiration date for that application as well. About 2 months ago, we sent out 1,200 notices, which were postcard size notices. Hey, and it asked a series of 5 questions. Are you, this, and this? If you could say yes to any one of the questions, please call the ProSource or our code, basically. And from that 1,200, they had about 100 responses that were viable leads to follow up on. And so, working through the loss program, which is providing rental rehabilitation dollars for flood-impacted landlords, the idea to that was to get as much contact as we could through the postcards. Since that time, we have another letter drafted for 464 that's been vetted out. We have 464 letters that are going to go out next week, reminding folks of the June 30th deadline to further encourage them to participate in the loss program. And that's kind of where we were.
The acquisition program.
As far as the lost, no, this is for the lost piece of it. I mean, for our lost process. You see what I'm saying? I'm actually addressing the lost, and the acquisition program is being handled by the Jennifer Bartons and all of them. What we're addressing really, truly is the rehabilitation money.
And that was rental rehabilitation money.
Yes, sir.
Which we've discussed several times because we were trying to really figure out how much of that was really rental property. And what we also know, some of the things that's happened with this, and some reason some of the numbers seem to be high, is a lot of that property on the southwest northwest side was rental property. I think over 50-some% of it, I think, was rental property. A lot of the landlords have been involved with the acquisition, some have rebuilt.
Sure.
So those numbers can be a little off than what we've already demolished.
We've done a number of surveys through of demolition lists versus what is still there. We've done surveys with. We've also worked in conjunction with the windshield surveys as well to identify potential lost participants, and that's how we came up with the 464, as it has been narrowed down from 1,200.
And some of those properties could be repossessions from banks and we don't know who really the owners are anymore, or where the banks is. I know there's one property that I've been trying to find out about that the homeowner left. The bank repossessed it, but under that bank fiasco we had, they sold the paper. And we can't find, there are 3 or 4 banks later, we still can't find the bank that owns that property. And those are some of the issues we're going through too.
That is a challenge for us, and it has changed hands several times. But in these cases, when we've identified the owner that's eligible for the loss program, that's the ones we're targeting. Because we could spend weeks, months trying to track down those bank ownerships as they change hands quite frequently, as we're discovering through our FEMA demolitions.
And we also find out when you keep contacting the homeowner's left and he's ignoring it, and we don't know what happened to the property. So that's why I want to bring that up. Part of what you're going through.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Do you have any questions, Russell? Thanks for that.